Hearing impairment occurs when there is a problem with one or more parts of the ear.
The degree of hearing impairment can vary widely from person to person. Some people have partial hearing loss and can pick up some sounds. Others cannot hear at all. The timing of hearing loss can also vary. Sometimes it is present at birth, and other times it can happen during childhood, the teen years, or even adulthood. It can also happen suddenly or slowly over time. There are about 28 million Americans that have some level of hearing impairment. That is about 1 out of every 10 people. Some people are able to use hearing aids, which make sounds louder, to help hear more clearly. Others can be helped by a cochlear implant, which is a device that is surgically implanted and bypasses the damage in nerve to ear send signals to the brain. Many people with hearing impairments can read lips and will use American Sign Language to communicate. Because they have not heard sounds, many times those with hearing impairments will have difficulty speaking. Although hearing impaired children are different than other children, in most ways they are the same. Each child is unique and their impairment does not affect anything but their ability to hear and sometimes speak. They have the same feeling and want the same things all kids do, which is to be included and to have friends to hang out with.
Megan is severely hearing impaired due to ototoxic poisoning from chemotherapy she received as a baby. She cannot hear certain sounds under certain circumstances, like a loud room or lots of people talking, and she cannot hear whispers, speak slowly and clearly and loud, and look at her when you talk to her. Megan is very isolated. She has very few friends because it's hard to make friends when people don't understand you, and when people don't take the time to get to know someone who can't hear. The number one thing is to take time to get to know Megan. She's super funny, and she's a really good girl. She's honest, and she's a lot of fun, and if you took the time to get to know her, you would love her as much as we do. She doesn't wear a sign that says, "I can't hear you." She does wear hearing aids, but they're really small, so it's hard to ask kids to be aware when you can't see that someone's disabled. She doesn't have a disability like being in a wheelchair, so it'd be hard to know that someone can't hear. But when someone tells you they can't hear, it'd be really nice just to be respectful of that and speak slowly and clearly and loudly. The biggest challenge is lack of friends. Megan really didn't have any really strong friendships in elementary school because the kids just did not accept her, just not at all. So we're hoping that middle school she gets not just one friend like she had in elementary school, but 2 or more friends would be great for Megan.
Treat me like a normal person, because when I'm disability, I get like a lot of attention and stuff, but I'm like okay with that. But when kids treat me kind of like that, I kind of get really mad because I'm getting all the attention and they're getting less of the attention. I really like to dance because I can hear the music, and when the teacher's talking, I can only hear like the numbers counting and no one's really saying anything.